Good morning. My name is Sean Webb. I'm your Director of Community Engagement in the Foundation, and you're watching Classroom Conversations. We are the community engagement show for Desert Sands and the Foundation to engage everybody in the community about everything great going on in the district and everything going on great with Desert Sands. Today we got a fun show, but I want to make sure to go ahead and thank all of our sponsors that allow this to happen. Obviously, thank you, Desert Sands Unified School District, the Foundation staff who wrote a community grant with the City of Indio. Thank you for the City of Indio. Our friends over at Prep Sports Weekly, Kevin Pillow, thank you for being our announcer for our halftime show, and CoachellaValley.com. Craig Campbell, we can't do this and have the reach that we have without you. So thank you very much for your partnership with us. But I'd like to go ahead and read the Foundation mission statement here. The Desert Sands Educational Foundation secures funding and awards money to provide supplemental resources that enrich and enhance student learning in Desert Sands Unified School District, and their vision statement. In partnership with public and private sectors, Desert Sands Educational Foundation financially supports creative and innovative programs that enrich and enhance the educational experience in the academics, the arts, and extracurricular activities that engage all students and staff in DSUSD. So why don't we go ahead and bring on Chef Mary, who's our co-host with this, to tell us a little bit more on what's going on over in her neck of the woods. Good morning, Chef Mary. How are you?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. I'm into my vacation mode today.
Okay.
San Diego hat on, no makeup, back in the car. I think it would be easier for us to go on a plane to New York.
Oh, geez. But you guys are just packing up, so you're packing up the whole house, it sounds like.
A lot of food, a lot of things for the beach, in case you would think that there's no stores around us. But it's like once you get in the house, you kind of don't want to be at the grocery store. So it's been fun. And we have people coming over. And otherwise than that, we had a big rainstorm. Did you have rain last night in the desert?
I had a little bit of rain in La Quinta, enough to put a little bit of about yay amount of water in my pots that I have on my plants and so forth. So it was nice I didn't have to water them yesterday. But no, just a little bit of rain, enough to get your car dirty.
Yeah, we had a major storm that came through like about 3:30 or 4 as our people were checking in. And by the time they got out of their car and walked into the check-in area, which was probably less than a half a block, they were just soaked.
Oh, geez.
Just totally drenched.
Oh, that's never fun.
And then it stopped. It just came through and stopped. And then it came back, I guess, about 10 o'clock or so.
Okay.
But
okay.
Otherwise than that, it was a great day. And it's a great day here. Blue skies, a little cloud, and okay. I'm ready.
There we go. Well, speaking of being ready, I know that Brooke is behind the scenes with us here. Let me go ahead and I can cue up some of her slides. But we've got a couple things to share about. But we were very fortunate to have Brooke on with us every week. So we'll go ahead and get the Indio update right now.
Yes, of course.
And let's have her come on. Good morning, Brooke. How are you doing?
Good morning. Hi, Sean. Hi, Chef Mary. And hi to the whole Desert Sands community.
Thank you for joining us. And as everybody knows, and if you're joining us for the first time, we got 7 followers watching right now. But if you're joining for the first time, Desert Sands Foundation wrote a community grant with the City of Indio, and therefore we have the Indio Minute. And Brooke, what do you have for us today?
Well, we have so much stuff going on for the entire Coachella Valley, including for the Desert Sands family, of which 19 schools, the majority of Desert Sands schools, are in the city of Indio. So we try and put together material for the entire audience that would be helpful to them as they're planning their weeks, their weekends, trying to get in and out of school. And so let's start with the Indio Teen Center. This is a free program. It is available to any student between grades 8 and 12. It's out of school time activity. So we do like to stress that it's after school. However, there are certainly periods of time like that week there in blue, because the Teen Center follows Desert Sands schedule where there may not be any classes in session. So we don't have our typical after school programming, but you can see there are a lot of opportunities for kids to take part in field trips. So we have a great week scheduled for those kids while they're not in class, but really Monday through Friday, we have so many opportunities for culinary arts, music production. You see that there's a music studio, there's boxing open every day. And Sean, you got a chance to check it out last week.
Exactly. I had a chance to check it out. And I got those slides a little bit further down. So I know that you're busy. So what we'll do is have you go through your stuff. And then I'm going to just walk Chef Mary through the video here of our tour and so forth. It was pretty amazing. I got to be there with Rosalva and her staff and just see the Teen Center and the before and the during. And it's just quite a facility.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
once the kids get there too. Well, I'll let you share that too. But yeah, so all you have to do is register. In fact, there's a QR code there on the screen. So if you're watching on desktop, stick your phone up there. Make sure you get those registration forms. Just hang on to it if you don't want to do it right now. But it's a really great way for kids. You don't have to live in the city of Indio to experience some of the fun activities, also help with homework, help with college applications, so many other things. And we've got a great outdoor facility as well too. So there's a basketball court, volleyball net, all those things. And then related to the Teen Center, we have partnered, as we normally do, with Desert Best Friends Closet and Desert Recreation District for the annual prom dress giveaway. This will actually be the first one in over 2 years because of COVID. It's happening Friday, April 1st from 2:30 to 7 o'clock. And go on Desert Recreation District's website for more information about how to take part in this. It's something throughout the year. Desert Best Friends Closet collects these dresses that are current, that are in all sizes, and then regifts them to the community. This is one special night. We want to make sure that it's terrific for everyone involved, especially as this will be the first real prom for a lot of these kids in a long time. So it's at the Teen Center this Friday, April 1st. Every time I say April 1st, I feel like I have to say, that's no joke. It's not an April Fool's joke. It's actually happening. So next, what do we have? Just an alert about some traffic. This isn't actually, this is more just about a construction alert. There are some schools in that area, but this is right on the border of La Quinta and also now into Indio too. This is a project from CV Link, and they're working on moving around a lot of concrete. It's kind of loud, it's kind of noisy, but we're so excited for what it's going to do later on. And then also there's a couple of different road closures that are happening right now. And the one in particular, the Miles Avenue one, will impact traffic to 4 different schools within Desert Sands. And so those principals have been notified, but if we want to advance to that one, the Miles Avenue pipeline project there, Miles Avenue at Jefferson, it's on a, oh, you know what? I put in the wrong one, but you know what? It's basically the same information. They're doing some concrete work today, tomorrow, and Thursday.
Got it.
So I'm sorry, the dates on there are wrong, but that's my fault, Sean. And so, yes, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, there's concrete work, and that light there at Jefferson and Miles is going to be on red flash. So they're going to start that after the school drop off, but there are 4 schools in that area that are going to be impacted, and particularly around drop off. It might take a little bit longer. Please try and avoid Miles if you can, which I know is really hard, especially for those schools that are like literally right there.
So we're talking Earhart, John Glenn Middle School, La Quinta High School. Those schools are going to be aware of that construction going on.
So just be aware, it's going to be 3 days where it's going to be a little bit rough, but after drop off. So it's going to be the pickup that it'll be more of a problem, or for those people that are commuting. So again, and if you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comments right now so that I can answer it while you can. But this is a big project. It's nearing completion.
Yeah, there we go. Congratulations on that.
Just a little bit longer. Hang in there. It'll be great when it's all done. And then just a note too, there is an extension on the road closure of westbound Indio Boulevard. So those people who get into La Quinta or get to school via Indio Boulevard in the westbound, again, tough it out just 1 extra week for that. Reminder, I think, is the next one Farmers Market?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So the Certified Farmers Market every Sunday from 9 to 2, no admission to attend. I've been switching out the little photos there because there's really so much that's going on. I actually brought my kids, my husband there last week too. It's a big grassy area. It's in downtown Indio. The grass keeps things kind of cooler, and there is free yoga on the lawn, family friendly, every week at 10 a.m. and really for all ages. And then for the little people who may not want to take part in the yoga, but their parents want to, there is a story reader there for all the kids. So we have a volunteer story reader. And also another thing too, that will be so great for kids and students too. They're bringing in kind of demos. So there is a woman from the Coachella Valley who does weaving,
Oh,
like,
wow.
with
Okay.
a loom.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So they can watch
And
that
that's
right in
sort
front
of,
of them.
yeah,
I
that's
love
a lost art. So those are the types of things there too. We're trying to make it interactive, give people things to look at. And it being certified, that means that everything that's happening at this market is either produced by or crafted by the people that you're meeting there. So all of these fruits and veggies, they were grown by the people who are selling it.
Okay.
Which is really neat. And there's actually some great gift ideas too if your Easter Bunny needs help filling up a basket.
I love it. I love it. All these great activities going on in the city of Indio.
And then we are taking a pause on our second Saturdays for the
Okay.
month of April because we have a lot going on, but just showing there too every second Saturday in downtown Indio. It's a free family friendly concert. It's live music, all different genres. So our next one will pick it up in May. It's Golden Oldies. It's
Oh, wow.
the Disneyland Jazz Cartel.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's super fun.
Yeah,
And
definitely. You got
there's
some
all
great.
kinds of games for kids. There's cornhole. Last time there was like a ball and a cup game that the kids were just doing with each other. And it's a big area, lots of room for play and for parents too.
Okay.
There is a local brewery that is there and also food trucks, including outside the Masa, which was the winner of the Indio International Tamale Festival.
Oh, okay. So you had a food truck win the Tamale Festival. That's pretty fantastic.
Yes, in fact, they were not a food truck at the time. They were waiting to
Okay.
get their food truck all together. They were just doing catering, and they
Okay.
were so successful at the Tamale Festival that now they have a food truck. And so if you missed out on the award-winning tamales from which I did actually by the time I got there, they were all sold out. So I had not had one of those award-winning outside the Masa tamales until I came to Second Saturdays.
Okay. Okay. So I'll have to make it down there in May to that one to definitely check it out. Wow, such great things. Now I'm just going to go ahead and ask, do you have any snippets that you can tell us about Coachella that you could share with us? Any snippets for the general public?
It's coming.
Okay. Okay.
It,
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, barring any sort of crazy health crisis, which
Okay.
isn't outside the spectrum of possibility, it is happening. So
Yes.
yes, all of us locals who are here year round, just remember what it's like when Coachella comes to town. If you're not part of it, do your shopping ahead of time. Remember, there'll be some road closures. It's going to be a lot of fun. And also, I guess I could share this if we're looking for something fun that is really local related. We have been working on a cool new Indio, I don't know, I'm going to call it kind of like a piece of art.
Okay. Okay.
So if you are not making it to Coachella, because it will be featured at Coachella, it will also be up in downtown Indio
Oh,
by
okay.
the second week of April. So just another reason to come out
Okay. Definitely.
to
Definitely.
downtown Indio for the farmers market or for maybe a show at the Indio Performing Arts Center or any of those things. So
Okay.
yes, if you're not at Coachella, and here's a clue for you. Okay,
Okay. I like
this
it.
is
I
your
like it.
clue. Come to downtown Indio if you're not going to be at Coachella
And
and
check out some
seek
really
this
cool
out.
artwork there. There you
Seek
go.
it out.
For all of you Instagrammers on there watching right now, you social media influencers, you can go ahead and get a new latest photo with a new, I'd say,
Yeah,
logo.
and yes, and just a reminder too for all those people who will be at Coachella, what city you're in.
Yeah, excellent. That's right. That's right. Actually, in the city of Indio. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Brooke, thank you so much for joining us today. Always a pleasure to have you on. Chef Mary, anything for Brooke before we let her go?
Well, I wanted to share something with Brooke. Years ago, I sat on the board at the YMCA at 29 Palms, and they collected ball gowns for the military wives for the Marine Corps ball. And we said, how are we going to do this? What are we going to do? And so I posted something on Facebook, and we approached some of the bridal shops and some of the ladies that had cocktail dresses and whatever. And I picked up from this one lady who I've been a Facebook friend ever since. I've never seen her except for this one day. And she reached out to all of her friends who were Navy wives who had been to cocktail functions and whatever. And we picked up like 30 gowns,
Oh my.
shoes, bags, earrings. It was amazing what she was able to gather just by posting it. And then we had enough gowns that we actually had like a storefront. We had red gowns and blue gowns and all the sizes and shoes and whatever. So it's really a fun project. And I think people are anxious to, I mean, they're happy to go into their closet and go, I'm not going to wear this cocktail dress ever again. And I was thinking in the area with the ladies like at Bighorn and some of the other areas that it might be an idea to reach out and talk to their membership people or their community involvement. They have beautiful clothes, and I'm sure that they would not mind being part of this process.
Desert Best Friends Project works with so many different organizations in order to collect those gowns throughout the year, make sure they're in tip-top shape, make sure that they're cleaned. And now the best part of it is to be able to gift those to our teens. So all those gowns arrived at the Indio Teen Center yesterday, 8 racks of them. It's going to be really fun and exciting to see the people come and pick them up. But yes, I'm sure I'm sure that Desert Best Friends Closet is plugged into all of those country clubs out here, and if they're not, we'll make sure that they are.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you, Brooke, so much going on with the city of Indio, and thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Take care. Thanks, everybody.
Let's see you. Bye-bye. All right, always a pleasure to have Brooke on with us.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I think it's nice to have these young ladies who just right now maybe are just financially not in the position to buy something, to be able to be dressed. Like I remember one of the girls in our senior class, we bought her gown.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
And she wasn't going to go to the prom, and we bought her dress.
That definitely happens. So I have to apologize. I know Brooke has got us in the background there. I have to apologize, Brooke. I didn't have those videos loaded for us yet. That's why we weren't able to play them. But I'm going to go ahead and tee up the slideshow here, Mary, of the videos from my tour at the Indio Teen Center. I saw them still loading in the background here. That's why I didn't play them. And it's actually saying there's still an issue now. But let's see how this works, so I can kind of walk you through what's going on here, Mary. You're not going to hear the sound, but this is as you walk in the Indio Teen Center.
Oh, wow.
And you check in your ID, just like you would scan it anywhere else. And there's the ceremonial shovel that they did for the first groundbreaking. This opened, I believe, in 2008. Absolutely amazing facility.
Oh, wow. It is awesome.
Yeah, I compared it to going to like the... what is it? Oh, geez. I always mess up with these slides here. I compare it to like going to the Children's Discovery Center, like in San Diego. It's absolutely gorgeous with everything they have there. This here, so a lot of our boxers that come out of the Coachella Valley have trained there. This is their boxing gymnasium that they have. And this is Rosalva, who's their director over there. She used to work for Desert Sands back in the day. I know her back in 2005 and 6. She was a student assistance program counselor. But no, kids can work there to go work on to get strong. They can work to box. They can work on timing. They work on all different types of sports. Just an amazing facility. Let me go to the next slide here. Like I said, okay, so this is one of the videos that still not formatted yet. Let's go to the next one here. We're at the mercy of technology, right, Mary?
Yes.
This is just the outdoors, and this is
oh my gosh.
This is all enclosed. This is a hidden gem in the desert. So I applaud the city of Indio for investing in their youth and having a facility like this. It's absolutely amazing to see. And like I said, I got a tour. I was there before school got out, so I kind of avoided the crowds and so forth. But here's just some more action of the fields going on there. So there's enough for a soccer field. There's enough for football going on. That's full court basketball outdoors.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And it's taken care of by the city, and it's taken care of really nice. I was just totally impressed. I immediately had my thinking hat going on. What type of events could we throw here?
Yes, there you go.
I immediately started thinking that, Mary, that we could definitely throw some real fun activities for not only the city, but for the district, the foundation, you name it. We could definitely have a lot of fun in that area.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. To be able to be outside, the weather is nice.
Oh, definitely. But as you know, we always highlight all the different things that are going on in the desert and what's going on with what's going on in the district. So I saw this on their social media. I don't know if you saw it, but they're doing a food drive with Find Food Bank. This is La Quinta High School. It's going on till the end of April 13th, right before spring break. They're going from now until April 13th. So please bring in your non-perishable food items to La Quinta. You gotta love that the projects that Alyssa started have carried on even when she's gone.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. As you know, we have that looking through windows presentation going on with the art exhibit here at La Quinta at the Desert Sands district office. Over 1,000 pieces of art are here, Mary. Over 1,000 pieces of art. So what I want to do is while we kind of talk about it, I'll share this video. You got to thank Sean Insignius for creating this video, but we're on display now. You can come over to the district office. This was an installation. You can see that right there was multiple students that created that video. What's beautiful is a lot of these art pieces, Mary, are not just one student, but it's one whole class, or it could be a dozen kids, or 5 kids, 4 kids, or it could be 1 kid. It's just amazing to see the artwork of these students.
That's incredible.
Yeah, pretty outstanding. From regular traditional art to some graphic media art there that you could see there from some of our high school students. It was an amazing day. Like this one here. So they had this is an entire class. Each of those circles was painted by a different student in the class.
Oh my gosh, I like that a lot.
Yeah. This right here had to do with the body system. You can see kind of the skeletal system in it. That was from Page Middle School. This is, let's see, these were from, I believe, Desert Ridge Academy. No, that's Gerald Ford Elementary. This right here is the face of a turtle.
Yeah, that one's incredible.
Yeah, and they're all different people that created that. All different students helped create and combine that. That's an enormous piece. That's like this big, if you saw it.
Oh, that's the dress.
That's the dress for Mr. Bevo's daughter. She had an amazing experience where she was an intern over at Palm Springs Fashion Week. So she got to be able to see that hands-on this last week. That's a beautiful painting that was done by Mrs. Corona's class. The entire first grade class worked on that class, that piece of art. So that's going on until the end of the school year. So if you want to come check it out, please, I encourage you, come on over to the district office. It's free to the public. Just an amazing art show and exhibit of the fantastic things that our students can do.
So are they accepting donations or offers to purchase yet?
You know what? We haven't even got to that point yet. And I've been bringing it up to Mary Perry, and I think that's fantastic that you're willing to purchase some art. Is that what it is, Chef Mary? I love it. No, so I'll bring it up to Miss Mary Perry and see how we can maybe incorporate that for the art shows to come. Because I love that idea. Because when we were at La Quinta, I remember you used to do food for the IB art show, and we would be able to purchase those items.
When we had a restaurant in Carlsbad years ago, and we approached the local art community, and we put their art in our restaurant.
Perfect.
Because we didn't want to buy art pieces, and so they brought their art pieces in, and they just they sold it for whatever they sold. We didn't take any money from it. We just liked the fact that we had the artwork on our walls.
Of course.
And it was surprising how people buy. They're eating dinner and whatever, and they bought pictures and paintings.
There you go. Of course. Let's see here, Mary. Also, we have coming up April 6th. This is Growing Up Digital. This is to keep parents informed of what's going on digital. I talk about digital citizenship, student safety, social media, different resources that we have for parents, as well as how we communicate with our families, not only via email, but we also have an app. We use social media. We use many various things to communicate with our families. So that night there, April 6th, is over at Deck North upstairs, where you can find out everything digital. And there is going to be Spanish translation available for anybody that would like to attend. I highly encourage you, if you're a new family, if you have a new teen, then you're giving your son or daughter that cell phone for the first time, this is the right meeting to be at. Because we're going to give you tips and so forth of how to just keep safe, keep digitally safe for our students and so forth.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, very important. Mary, as you know, we have the AAPAC Senior Recognition coming up. This is going to be at St. Margaret's Church at 6:30 on May 13th. I've actually been working with them on this, Marla, as well as a couple of the other committee members with the AAPAC. They're looking to have this be a live event too for anybody that cannot attend. So be on the lookout for information about that. Let's see, do we have anything else here? Oh, yes. Shadow Hills School has the rehearsal for murder. So you want to talk about a rehearsal for murder. Mary, last Friday, did you hear what happened in the desert here over at Shadow Hills and Desert Ridge Academy?
No.
Okay, so here we go. I was over there to do a ribbon cutting with Mr. Bebo of the amazing career technical education pathways they have. The EMT pathway, the pathway for land management, computer science, and so forth. And as we're walking off campus, I noticed security has a large presence over by the football field. And I see that our assistant superintendent's over there. So I go ahead and walk over. And lo and behold, do I find out we have a leak. Not only any leak, but a gas leak on campus.
Oh, no.
So because of that gas leak, a couple of things happened. One, we had to evacuate the campus into the stadium. And then we had to dismiss school at 11 o'clock.
Oh, shit.
As well as dismiss school at Desert Ridge Academy. Because of dismissing school, because of the potential gas leak, and because of the odor and so forth, this play was canceled and pushed to this upcoming weekend.
Oh,
it was scheduled all Friday, Saturday, Sunday last week. But because of the campus being closed and us working with the city of Indio, the gas now, geez, it was amazing. City of Indio, Cal Fire, the police department, water, gas, all the utilities were there to help us figure it out. And they were able to figure it out. I was just amazed by everything. But because of that, this now rehearsal for murder is now available to our public this Friday and Saturday, as well as I believe might even be a matinee coming up, but definitely rescheduled for Friday and Saturday from 4/1, April 1st and April 2nd. So please join us for rehearsal murder at Shadow Hills High School in the Performing Arts Center.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was quite a day. I'll tell you what, I had a full schedule. You know how Palm Desert Food and Wine Day is for us, right? When you get to go to it.
Exactly.
I had to pass up on the 5-course meal and help with evacuation and so forth.
Oh,
but I'll tell you what, it was nice to get the adrenaline going again. I haven't had that much fun in a while.
Exactly. I was going to ask you, was there any feedback from the event with our students being there? Because I watched some stuff on social media and saw some kids in the lineup and plating up food. And
I other than what you saw on social media, I haven't heard anything else.
Okay.
I know that it was a great experience. Tara and I actually had the opportunity to go on Saturday during the day. We didn't see any of the La Quinta students, but I definitely saw some other students volunteering. Like I said, Mr. Bebo's daughter's volunteering with Fashion Week. There's other students volunteering in other aspects. But I did see, and she says hello, Chef Jenna from Rancho Mirage High School.
I saw a picture of her there, and I think her students were in the gray.
Yep.
Are they in the gray chef coats?
Yeah, they have the gray chef coats, and they got the Rattler on it. And it was nice to see them both working hand in hand, the Rattlers and the Blackhawks hand in hand on that Friday.
I know. She looks great. I haven't seen her for a long time, and she's such a great person.
Yeah, definitely. But Mary, that's pretty much all I have for today. I do want to make sure to give a shout out again to all of our sponsors. As you know, Mary, we can't do this without them. Obviously, the school district, the foundation who wrote for the grant, with the City of Indio. Thank you for that. The City of Indio for being our partners. Kevin Pillow over at Prep Sports Weekly. And Craig. Craig's just a great guy over at Coachella.com. Yeah, I try to catch up with him, and the only way I can is via Facebook Messenger. He's never on his phone. He's always on Facebook. That's the only way I can get hold of him.
I know he's been traveling quite a bit now since everything opened up. That guy's on the road.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's his job, right? That's his job.
Yeah.
And I'm just grateful that he allows us to be with him on this platform. But Mary, do you want to close us out here?
Well, listen, have a great time. Have a great day. Be kind to people. Remember, if you have a really cool looking cocktail dress in your closet, Brooks Group can use it for the upcoming prom. It's special.
I agree. Hey, thank you. We'll see you guys Thursday at 9 o'clock.
Okay, see you then.